Hey guys, welcome back to VITO'S Garage. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about top 3 reasons why I love buying rusty and beat up classic cars. Let's go. So, reason number 1 is, God forbid, but I would be so scared if someone were to hit my car or ding my car. So, for example, if I had like a really nice immaculate condition classic car and somebody were to ding my door or just hit me or something, God forbid, I would be really so upset and my day would not go so well. So, in my opinion, if you have a really nice immaculate condition classic car, you should actually take care of it. You should in my opinion, they have to be garage kept. You should drive it only during a nice weather, and you should also, like, if you ever go to like big crowded parking lots, you should always park far away from everybody, so nobody will ding your car. I don't understand how some people with some nice cars always park so close to whatever the store, whatever they're going, and then last thing and find out in a week or so that you have a ding on your door. So even personally with me, I have some I love buying rusty and beat up cars, and I still park far away from everybody. It's just my routine. It's just what I always do. So you should do that as well. And plus, if I had a really nice immaculate condition classic car, I would not be able to drive it every day, of course, and even probably during summertime I would not drive it at all, maybe barely, because I would be so scared, because the car is just way too nice to drive. I mean, that car just like should belong to like some kind of like really nice museum. If it's a classic, if it's a really nice immaculate condition classic Mercedes, in my opinion, it should just go to Stuttgart. It should just go over there. It should just go to that Mercedes museum, and that's all, because it's just way too nice to drive with that car. But on the other hand, if you have like a classic car that's in worse shape, it's not immaculate, but you're planning on getting it to that point, you can drive it. I mean, it's fine. You're not gonna feel as bad if something happens, but personally, me, if something were to happen to my cars, I would probably cry. But long story short, that's one of the reasons why I love buying rusty and beat up classic cars. Okay, let's go. Reason number 2 is I love buying rusty and beat up cars because I love fixing them, and I also love restoring them. So recently I bought a W123 240D that needs a lot of work. Needs a paint job, needs floors welded, but it's gonna get there. Probably, I don't know, maybe this year. We'll see how much time I'll have, but I just love fixing and restoring these amazing cars because we're just getting less and less of these cars available, and we have to take care of them. We have to give them second lives. So that's why I love buying rusty and beat up cars, is because I love fixing stuff. I love making it, bringing them back to life, like just the way how they were from the factory. I know classic cars are just my passion. I mean, they're just amazing cars, and they're like so deep in my heart, and I just love them so much. I mean, there's you can't compare these cars to brand new cars that they make nowadays. So that's why if you have a classic car, please take care of it and love it with all your heart, and I'm sure it will make you so happy. Okay, reason number 3 is they're cheap cars. So I love buying rusty and beat up cars just because they're cheap also. But a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that one. But what I personally think about it is, beat up cars are not as bad actually. So for example, if you were to buy a really nice immaculate condition classic car, and it doesn't mean that it would not be expensive, just because first of all you're gonna pay a lot more money for that nice immaculate car. But second of all is you still have to think about it. You're probably gonna have to change, like if you have for example, like 1980s Mercedes-Benz or like 1980s BMW that's in an immaculate condition, you're still gonna have to put work into that car. it's probably still gonna need like maintenance. It's gonna need like probably like all the suspension rubber is probably dry rotted at this point, even if it has like 70,000 miles. It's still gonna need work. I'm sure those ball joints are gonna have to be replaced, whatever car it is, because you know rubber doesn't last forever. Rubber deteriorates, cracks, and those rubber boots need to be replaced. Same thing with bushings, and same thing with engine gaskets. You know, like after so many years, like those engine gaskets start leaking oil. You know, like whatever it is, you know, oil pan gasket, some other gasket. So you're still gonna have to put the work. And another reason why I'm saying they're cheap cars is because if you fix them yourself, they're actually cheap. They're actually not expensive at all. I mean, you can purchase all these, you know, parts, you know, whatever, suspension, other parts, you know. If the car needs, you know, like cosmetical restoration and all that stuff, I mean, of course, not everybody is a professional in that. I'm not a professional in that either, but I'm actually gonna give it a try. And I want to learn body work, and I want to do the paint job on that 240D W123 myself. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how much time I have. I still have to find space for that as well, because I'm probably not gonna have to, you know, I don't want to do it outside, I guess. So even though you guys seen my videos and I do a lot of work outside in the parking lots, you know, and just that's how my life just goes right now. So that's what I do, you know. And you know, there were times when I had to, you know, replace the transmission, you know, on the street back in Chicago, whatever. I had to do a lot of other stuff like in parking lots, you know, and I'm used to that, you know. I'm fine with that for now. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying, you know, like a lot of people actually say that, you know, cheap cars are the most expensive cars, which is not always true. You know, there's you know, I would say there's advantages and disadvantages to that, you know. And especially if you do it yourself, I mean, you don't really care. You like the same thing what I did, you know. I have my 126, and you know, it still needs a lot of work, but I bought it in a lot worse shape. You know, the whole side swept like this, so the whole side was side swept. So I mean, I took care of that. I mean, obviously it needs a lot more work, it needs body work and all the other stuff, but it will get there eventually. I'm not giving up on any of my classic cars. So anyways, before ending this video, I just want to say a big thank you to you, Travis. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for the t-shirt. I appreciate all that. I hope you're doing well. And also thank you all guys for watching, subscribing to my channel, for your support. And don't forget to like this video and share. And there's gonna be a lot more videos coming up to my channel. So thank you so much for everything, and I will see you in the next one. Save old school cars. Bye bye.